Hello everyone. Let us now discuss how can we solve this problem. Count number of maximum bitwise or subsets. So we are given with an integer array nums. Find the maximum possible bitwise or of a subset of nums and return the number of different non-empty subsets with the maximum bitwise or. So that means we are given with a nums array. You can get a subset with max or value, and our goal is to return the count of subsets with max or. So let us see how can we solve this problem. But before that, how this or value changes. Let us take 3 and also 5. 3 will be having in bitwise or bit representation. 3 will be having 0, 1, 1, and 5 will be having 1, 0, 1. How are we representing it? Which is nothing but 1, 2, 4. So 4 plus 1 is giving me 5. 2 plus 1 is giving me 3. I think you might know this, right? So 1 or 1 will give me 1. 1 or 0 will give me 1. 0 or 1 will give me 1. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. The operations for or are 0 or 0 is 0, 0 or 1, 1, 1 or 0, 1, 1 or 1, 1. So let us see at an example. But before that, you might be knowing that what is a subset and how can we say that bitwise or of an array is equal to what it will be, right? Let me take 2, 1, 3, 4. So the bitwise or of this array is 2 or 1 or 3 or 4, right? So let us take this example clearly that we have given with 3 comma 1, 3 comma 1. Now, the maximum possible bitwise or of a subset is, let us take all the subsets first. So the first subset will be 3, right? And the second subset will be 1, and the third subset will be 3 comma 1. Now 3 comma 1, let us take the bitwise or of 3 comma 1, 1 1 and 0 1. It is giving me an odd value. For 3 it is 1 1, for 1 it is 0 1. So it is giving me 1 1, which is nothing but 3, right? So it is giving me 3, it is giving me 1, it is giving me 3. So there is only max or of 3, and there are totally two subsets, so we'll be returning 2. Now we'll be having 2 2 2, and 2 is the maximum bitwise or, and we'll be returning 7. So there will be totally 23 subsets, and we'll be removing one because there will be one empty subset, right? So we are having 3 to 1 5, but every time you can't go by something like any loop. But let me tell you what will be my first approach. So the approach will be I will be taking an element or I won't take an element. So it is nothing but a recursion algorithm, take and not take. So let us solve this by 3 to just this 3 to 1 5, 3 to 1 5. Now I have the initially the current XOR value is 0. I am at index sorry, let me take this as element 3, 2 and 1 and then 5. Now I can take 3 so that the value will become 0 or 3, or I cannot take, or I am not taking 3, so the or value will be 0. Now if I take 2 as or, if I am including 2 into my subset, then 0 or 3 or 2. If not, 0 or 3, it's that's it. Now if I take 2 for this, 0 or 2. If not, just 0. If I take 1, 0 or 3 or 2 or 1. If I don't take it, 0 or 3 or 2, that's it. Now if I take 1, 0 or 3 or 1. If not, 0 or 3. If I take 1, 0 or 2 or 1. If not, 0 or 2 itself. If I take 1, 0 or 1. If not, 0. Now I have 5. So in the last step, I'll tell you why, what it will be: 0 or 3 or 2 or 1 or 5. If not, 0 or 3 or 2 or 1. If I take it 0 or 3 or 2 or 5, if I don't take it 0 or 3 or 2, if I take 0 or 3 or 1 or 5, if I don't take it 0 or 3 or 1, if I take for this 0 or 3, 0 or 3 or 5, if not 0 or 3, if I take 0 or 2 or 1 or 5, if I don't take it 0 or 2 or 1, 0 or 2 or 5, 0 or 2, 0 or 1 or 5, 0 or 1, 0 or 5, and 0. From this, I need to get the maximum or, but after that, I'll be calling for the next one. But here, it is out of bonds. Here I will get max or I am initializing this as current every time. This as current every time. So the max or will be max of max or comma current. So how can I write this in and as a code? So let me write the code first. Let int max or is equal to 0. Let me write the recursion code. Recursion now, I need the count of max or. So for that, I'll be using an unordered map, unordered, unordered map of int, comma, int, mp. Now, I have recursion and I'll be getting the index and also vector of int nums, and the third one is current, right? Now, if index is greater than or equal to nums dot size, I need to update the max or is equal to maximum of max or comma current. Now I got the current, right? So mp of current, I got a subset with current. So mp of current plus plus and will be returning here itself. Now after that, I'll be calling the recursion without taking. First, I'm not taking the current element. So index plus 1, comma nums, comma current. Now, current will be changed as current or equal to nums of index. Now, after that, I'll call the recursion again. Here I am not taking, here I'll be taking index plus 1 nums comma current. As current has or value with nums of index, I am just taking this. Now after that, here it is the recursion code. I need to call for this recursion code and return recursion code is called with index 0 and nums, and the current value is also 0, and we'll be returning mp of max or. So this is the main code and you might be knowing this, but how can we optimize it? How can we even optimize it? So for that, I'll be using bit masking. I'll tell you what is this bit masking. Let me take the same example, 3215, right? So I have 3215. Let us just take 321 so that the calculations will be simpler. That means the explanation will be simpler so that you can understand. I am writing how can I represent all this 000 001 010, which is nothing but uh, no need to no need to have this in our representation, but I am writing that 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 2 is represented as 0 1 0, 3 is represented as 0 1 1, 4 is represented as 1 0 0, 5 as 1 0 1, 6 as 1 1 0, 7 as 1 1 1. Now what does this 0 0 represent, which is an empty set? What does this 1 represent, which represent just 1? What does this 2 represent? This 2 represent only this element 2. Now what does this 3 represent? 2 comma 1. What does this represent? Just 3. What does this represent? 3 comma 1. So if I have an element here, 1 here, set bit here, I am considering this 3. So I'll be writing the code in a few seconds. 3 comma 2, and here 3 comma 2 comma 1. I think you got all subsets. So as I have here, I have all the subsets here, I also have all the subsets here. So how did I get it? I just got it from 0 to 7. So I treat mask. So so for that, firstly, I'll be starting with max or. So max or is equal to 0 for int num. In nums, I'll be going through the every element in nums and get max or is equal to num. So I got this max or. After that, I need to go through and get all the subsets. So total subsets is equal to 1 left shift nums dot size. So here I got something like 8 subsets, right? So here I got 8 subsets which I can get by 1 left shift for 3 times. Let us do that. 1 left shift for 1, 2, 3 times. So if I do that, here it will be 0, 0, 0, which is nothing but 1, 2, 4, 8. That's it. We got 8 subsets. So I got total subsets by 1 left shift nums dot size. For int mask is equal to 0, mask is less than total subsets and mask plus plus. Now, now I'll be having a current is equal to 0. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than nums dot size I plus plus. Now, what I'll do is if I have a set bit at, if I have a set bit at mask right shift of I ampersand 1 is equal to 1. That means if I have a set bit at that index I, then only current or is equal to nums of I. So this will be the current XOR value. Now, if current is equal to max or, I need to increment my answer plus plus. But before that, let me initialize answer is equal to 0. Answer is equal to 0. And after this loop of bit masking, will be returning the answer at the end. I have given the two code links in the description. Go and check it. And if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video.